Hello everyone and welcome to my Royal Family Fans channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Welcome to the real world. Spotify's recent actions have served as a wake-up call for Harry, shedding light on the issue of laziness. The royal court believed that the Sussexes were entitled, lazy, and reluctant to put in hard work. Interestingly, Spotify executives have now reached the same conclusion, making it clear to Harry that he won't be earning millions simply for being a prince. The verdict from Spotify boss Bill Simmons, labeling Harry and Meghan as grifters, came as no surprise to those working within the royal family. While the term, grifters, wasn't commonly used by the courtiers during the couple's time in the monarchy, it accurately reflects their perception of the duo, who often found ways to shift blame onto others rather than taking responsibility themselves. Entitled, rude, lazy, delusional, and afraid of hard work. These were just a few of the phrases frequently associated with Harry and Meghan among the members of the Sussex Survivors Club. They constantly sought reasons to evade public service commitments that they didn't believe would directly benefit them. One memorable moment that epitomized this attitude occurred during a royal tour in Fiji, where Meghan asserted that she should be paid for the work involved. Meghan had long been known as a difficult diva, even during her time as an actress on the moderately successful US TV show, Suits. An industry insider who worked with her described her as the worst actress they had ever managed, citing her unreasonable demands and behavior. Initially, Spotify was willing to tolerate such behavior, drawn by the couple's fame when they signed the podcast deal in 2020. Despite their lack of experience as broadcasters, their names alone were deemed sufficient to boost Spotify's podcast business, which had received a $1 billion investment. The company did everything it could to appease Harry and Meghan, even bending to their complaints about their most successful podcaster, Joe Rogan, by implementing a COVID-19 misinformation policy. However, their podcast deal with Spotify eventually collapsed after a mere 12 lackluster episodes of Meghan's woke celebrity monologues and an uninspiring Christmas special. The public failure of the deal suggests that there may have been significant issues behind the scenes. Creating successful podcasts requires effort, including research, planning, recording, and overseeing post-production. It's not a matter of manual labor but a regular commitment to building a loyal following. For instance, Joe Rogan personally works on multiple hour-long episodes every week. In contrast, it was revealed that Meghan wasn't even willing to personally interview some of her guests. Instead, one of the many producers conducted the interviews on her behalf. The highly publicized collapse of the Spotify deal indicates that the situation must have been particularly dire. While it's not uncommon for Hollywood personalities to undermine each other behind the scenes and then offer public praise, it's rare for them to openly label departing colleagues as swindlers. Bill Simmons, one of the world's most renowned podcasters and head of podcast innovation at Spotify, made this damning assertion about Harry and Meghan. One cannot help but be astonished that Harry couldn't even bring himself to produce a single podcast episode or series in exchange for the millions being deposited into his bank account. Considering Harry's professed sincerity in his desire to change the world, one wonders why he couldn't come up with a single idea to inspire or entertain people, especially given his connections to numerous famous individuals. However, Harry's recent performance during his mirror phone hacking case, where he failed to produce any evidence to support his claims, suggests that his default setting these days is one of misery. Despite arrogantly claiming to feel a sense of injustice against him, it's unclear on what basis he makes such assertions. This turn of events is a significant blow to Harry and Meghan's aspirations of living an A-list California lifestyle without putting in the requisite work. The realization that they won't be rewarded solely for their princely status contradicts the principles of the American dream they sought to embody. While companies may still be interested in associating with them for the initial boost of positive publicity, the opportunity to make a meaningful impact as content creators working alongside influential figures has evaporated. Even Netflix, with whom they signed a deal, is rumored to be reconsidering their agreement. The failure of their podcast endeavor serves as a cautionary tale, underscoring the challenges that entitled royals face when attempting to navigate the real world. Furthermore, the Archwell Foundation, which Harry and Meghan established, has faced its fair share of criticism, prompting calls for a thorough investigation into their finances. The Queen had hoped that the Sussexes would uphold the Windsor tradition of serving the people and making significant public donations to deserving causes. However, their track record of failing to honor commitments, such as Meghan's unfulfilled promise to donate her Disney earnings, has eroded trust. Moreover, the sudden $10 million donation to Archewell following their Oprah interview raises questions about their true intentions and the handling of funds. Suspicions have also been raised regarding Harry's transfer of funds from Invictus to his self-funded venture, Travelist, leaving uncertainty about the proper allocation of resources. The fate of the money deposited by William into Invictus remains unclear, and calls for transparency in their financial dealings continue to grow louder. Thank you so much for watching.